on this tour, and just by engaging myself, just by getting out there, by opening the door, I'll certainly grow and evolve, that's for sure. My favorite way to travel is definitely on a bus. See our pile of laundry? This is making us look bad. We don't eat this stuff. Harry had this. No, mine was smaller than that. That's Jeff's. Well, where's yours? I put it in the garbage. I just don't like packing and unpacking and lugging luggage into a hotel at 2 in the morning when you pull into town. Did you fire?
No, it was the bus. Didn't you hear it? The bus.
Yes, it did. I gotta go.
The bus did it.
The people that I brought with me on this tour are the people that I love and trust the most in my life. My sister Carrie Ann was on tour with me for a long time. She's always done so many things on her own, and I want to be there to just be support for her. Jeff and Carrie, how long have you guys been married now?
94? 17 years? Almost?
Jeff's my brother-in-law. It was 93.
It was 93. Sorry, 17 years, yeah.
He's not staying. Off the bus, you didn't pass. Fred is my sweet man. Fred was my good friend's husband. The same friend who betrayed me with my husband.
I didn't want to believe it was true, you know, that they were having an affair on us.
When I found out, I went right into shock. The person to comfort me was Fred.
Good,
I should have got the role for Miss Congeniality because he's been through the exact same thing. Fred was safe. So it was a really beautiful and perfect friendship.
We really helped each other through the whole process. We had so much in common, you know. I supported her, and then the more time I spent with her, something happened in me that I did not, you know, expect. I fell in love with her.
That's when I said, whoa, I'm not falling in love. I don't want love.
She told me immediately, I like you so much as a friend, and I do have feelings, but I don't want to fall in love again. You know, it's too dangerous.
It wasn't that I didn't trust Fred, but I didn't trust love.
When you are really in love, like I was, it's unconditional. There is nothing you can do about it. You just don't stop loving that person because you can't.
It just, I guess, disarmed me. You're so sweet.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, all right then. Okay. He was Marianne's husband. That's twisted. If you really think about it, but just so beautifully twisted.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Can you see all the pink sky?
What a great shot.
Fred loves to film and take pictures of me. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Your job is to be on beauty patrol.
That's my mission.
And we just want to be together, basically.
She's so beautiful. She's really a true angel, that's what I think.
I really can't complain. I've got a beautiful man. I have everything I could ever want in life. Why am I so unhappy? So what? You know, I'm divorcing. And so what? My friend stabbed me in the back. It happens every day to people. But I still get angry about this. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to address it. Yes, I've got these scars. What I want to do now is learn how to live with them. And my purpose for doing this is to share it with people so they can benefit from it. This was the first home that our parents could afford to own. These are still the same covers. I can't believe it. They lasted. I don't know what brand they are. Not until we were teenagers were they able to afford to buy. They were, for the first time in their lives, much more financially stable. They were paying their mortgage every month. They had a small business going. By most people's standards, they were still living very modestly. But there were no more pressures and struggles, I would say, to make ends meet. I mean, this is a much fancier house.
Oh my gosh.
This was Carrie and I, with a little wall between us. The ceilings were like this, Fred. Just like that.
Wow.
It was great. I left home at 17 to join a rock band. So I lived in the house for about a year and a half. There was no more violence in this house. This house did not see domestic violence.
Yeah, financially things were a lot better, so there was a lot of stress lifted.
Yeah. This house was the place where I sensed personally they were just getting on their feet.
Yeah.
And then they died. They got killed in a car accident, and that was the end of it. I was an 8 to 10 hour car ride away. They explained to me on the phone that they were dead, that they died in a car accident. And the most awful thing about that conversation was one of our brothers was in the accident. He was going to be conscious at some point, and he needs an explanation. He needs to know what's happening. And it was Carrie that had to...
Because you weren't here yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, he had to know. No, I guess we just figured he had to know when he woke up, right? I mean...
When you wake up, the first thing I would say is, where's, so-and-so, or where's...
Which is exactly what he did. So then I told him in the heart, you know how they have the machine?
Just went off the radar. It's kind of sad, actually. Sorry.
See you, Kate.
If she didn't cry, I probably wouldn't.
It's my fault, sorry.
I'm good at not crying.
I just remember that moment with Mark. I think that was my worst moment.
I was only 14, so that's terrible. That was terrible that you had to do that. I'm wearing more mascara. I need it more than you.
Sorry, I tried not to do that, but...
You have to laugh. You know what? You have to laugh when this stuff happens to you. We're not really that bad about crying, but you're worse than I am. And if you didn't cry, I wouldn't.
I am a baby.
Not that I wouldn't. Maybe I would, but I fight it all the way.
I know, you're tough.
I'm not tough. It's probably the weakness. It's probably a stupid idea. All through my life up until now, I've controlled how I've expressed my emotions. Not because I didn't feel them. I felt them very deeply, but I certainly suppressed how I expressed them.
You try to be the strong, and you don't always have to.
It was an interest,
It's not that I'm trying to hide anything.
No, I know you're not trying to hide. You're trying to. You're not trying to. You just think you have to.
Why do you fight it? If you see your sister struggling with
Because I know we're going to be sharing it with the public, and I also don't want.
That's what we want.
Yeah, but I also don't want the public to think I'm a sap either. I
wouldn't fall. They're probably the okay. No. Even though it's
no, but whenever you see things on television and everybody cries at everything.
real. It is reality.
No, but that's real too. But that reality thing is too sensationalized and it bothers me. I don't want to be sensational.
But you weren't sensational.
We are in our home where our parents died.
You can
We were just talking about the phone call, and we were talking about Daryl. You hear him crying in the background. Me going and telling Mark that his parents were dead. I mean, come on. How do you not have emotion with that? You have to.
You were too much trying to stay in control, and that
I didn't go like that.
Well, that's okay. It's only the beginning. We're going to do it, but we're going to try to evolve through this whole process.
Of course.
I would prefer not to turn into a babbling idiot.
And you won't.
I think she's realizing that she needs to open up, to live. Your emotions just take over, and keeping them inside is not helping yourself or anyone else. it really is okay to cry.
Imagine my son losing his mother at the same age that I lost mine. Oh.
They're never gonna come back.